Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bearded Picker channel. I'm your host, Scott. Not the Bearded Picker. Well, maybe. Okay, so we're going to do a haul video from the garage sales. I know you're shocked. The Amazon said I went to the yard sales? You're damn right. So welcome, friends, subscribers, internet strangers. What's up? I have got some things to show you. We had lots of fun. Went to the yard sales with Harlan, another reseller here in town, and we completely filled up his truck. The back, he has a 4-door truck. We filled the back up, and I was holding stuff on the console. We had so much stuff in this truck, and he had big stuff in the back, a ladder and some hand truck and a couple other items that were big. And it rained on us for 3 hours out of the 6 hours for your yard selling. So had a great time. First up, Sudoku. It is a board game. I've never even seen it before. I didn't know they made a board game version of Sudoku. I had taken the price off, $2. It sells on Amazon for $44. I haven't decided how many of these are going to Amazon and how many of these are actually going to, I'm just going to stick them on eBay, because selling things on Amazon without receipts is a little risky. And Amazon does not, if they want to know something and something's bad, they don't do things very nicely or ask nicely. They just hit you with a hammer. Sledgehammer usually. So next up, Risk, the Trilogy Edition. I should have looked inside to make sure everything was in there. The only thing it was missing is the instructions. Everything else is still in there. All the cards, the ring, and all 4 armies. Not that big a deal. I printed out a couple copies from a PDF file of the instructions. I've never played Risk before, but they're probably important because the instructions were 11 pages long. So it was $5. The last one sold for 40 plus shipping, so it's like $49. This one is a harder to find deal. Next up, you're gonna be shocked that I bought some more VHS tapes. These are 2 Sony premium grade 120s. They were $1/4 each. A 3-pack on Amazon goes for $30. It bounces between $25 and $30. I'll put the reprice for the $30, and I've got 50 cents in it. Plus, I've got a note on I'll throw it to make a 3-pack. So on that same line, oops, I maxed out for 50 cents. This is their gold version of premium one. I've got a couple more in the house, so these will generally, the 3-packs will go around the same, about $30. Where'd they go? I have 2 other ones somewhere around here. They are made by MGM. They're not nearly as desirable, but they're 50 cents a piece, so what the heck. This is one of the deals of the day. It's only worth $10, but the lady said it was raining and she's carrying on. She's like, you can just take it. It's Hairspray the movie. Never been opened. I am ungated in DVDs. There's 2 gatings in Amazon for DVDs. There are sell any kind of DVDs, and then there's the limited gating where you can sell anything that's MSRP is 25 or less, and so that falls into there. I got Scarface. It's worth 13 something. It's got a really low rank. Paid $1. This is the best of the DVDs. It's Casablanca. I don't know what year this one was made. It's a 2-disc special edition. Paid $1, and it's selling for 22 and some change. So that'll be a good one. Bought a remote. Most Harmony remotes are pretty good. This one is, I paid $2 for this one. It is the Harmony 520. It's one of the cheaper ones. It's worth about between 19 and 24. I'll throw it takes a cable, the mini USB, so I'll throw a cable with it, and I'll print out the instructions, which that's a good thing. When I was doing eBay full time, I did a lot of electronics, used electronics. Print the instructions out and send them with it. If it's more than pages than you want to print out, burn them instructions to a disk and give them the disk so they can at least open a PDF file when they get to, if they have any questions whatsoever. Make sure item a little more desirable, and generally you can stay at the top range of the prices of what they're selling for, because adding the cable and adding the instructions, really makes that complete. So, and the batteries were corroded, so I beat most of that out. I've cleaned it up, and I've just got to take a little bit of vinegar and a Q-tip and run around it and make sure everything's all right. This is another good one. HP paper. These are definitely going to Amazon. I got 9 packs of this for $10, and they are selling for from $18 to $20, depending on when the wind blows. But so that was 9 they're going to sell for $180. So that was a good one. For all you country music fans, I know you can't imagine that in Alabama they listen to country music, but I got an unopened Luke Bryan CD. It's $1. It's got all the stuff on it, so it is real. Probably just gonna throw it on eBay. It goes for $10. Not a big one, but this is a big one. Any kind of open games or anything, scan them, look at them, look them up, do whatever. This is Rummikub. It was a quarter. You can see it's still sealed in this plastic. It's reflecting off of there. Rummikub, $44 on Amazon. That was a good one. Alright, these guys are not for sale. Yeah, everybody knows. You can't imagine that I'm an Alabama fan if I haven't already told you already. I got me a salt and pepper shakers. Salt, pepper. They just put them in a thing with their salt and pepper still in them. So I'm going to wash them up, and they're probably just going to go on a shelf somewhere. I just thought they were pretty cool. That they were, oh, that's strange. Salt says salt on the back, but it says pepper on his helmet. Pepper says pepper and pepper. That's kind of strange, but I thought they were cute. They were a couple bucks. Let's see. I bought a Optimus Sport Walkman. It came with the strap and the little light. It's never been used. It's still in the box over there. Paid $1 for it. Optimus is Radio Shack's brand, I believe, and it's their sport version. It's got a belt clip too. It's AMP material. I will test it and make sure, even though it is new, because there are rubber, not rubber bands, but whatever they're called, rubber rings or whatever they are. They run around there and they dry out over time. So I just want to make sure that cassette works. Any electronics that are, if they're already open, I'll go test them because, you know, I don't want that to come back. I don't want people to be unhappy. Bought some office supplies. Got to put my erase board up here somewhere. Like the, you know, if I need to order something or whatever, or I'm walking around or have a thought, I'll write it down. Just so when you get as old as I am, you know, 3 weeks ago, I turned 49. The memory, there's so much stuff in here that I have to lose stuff in order to remember stuff, and it's, I lose a lot of the wrong stuff. I still remember a lot of the crap, but I think these were $1. So I'll pick them up there. Expo pens are expensive. Little Swimmers, Huggies Little Swimmers. They sell for $17 on eBay. I paid $2. Lighter fluid will take that right off without damaging the package. Just be careful on plastics like this that are real thin if you're trying to take the price off, because you can discolor it pretty quick. Oops and Goo Gone and those kind of things are much harsher. The lighter fluid, though, maybe rubbing alcohol, one of those two, are much easier on the plastic. So those were. Oh, let's see what else we got. We got a few more items left. The Joe Namath, Not Your Average Party Game. This was a good lesson here. It's $1. Sells on Amazon for 11, I think, 11 or 10. The after fees is gonna be. I think I make $3 on the dollar, and the ranks are around 100,000, so it's not bad. But anyway, would I pick this up and sell it on eBay? No. Just because you'd have to mail it. I mean, the money would be very small. But in the Amazon world, FBA, it's much different. There's a lot of stuff that I buy in stores that, you know, make $3 or $4 or $5. You know, as long as there's no sticker on them, which, you know, this sticker here will come right off. It's not a big deal. But now, as long as there's not a price sticker on it that I have to take off. There we go. Already gone. And there's no work involved. You know, I'm just throwing in a box or everything else I'm sending in. You know, I'll pick up a lot of these little toys that make $3, $4. You know, by the end of a trip, you know, I've gone to 30, 40 Walmarts or Walgreens or wherever I'm at. And, you know, if I pick up 2 or 3 at every store, you know, $5 or $6 or $7, you know, it's a couple $100 extra in profit on the trip. You know, generally that'll pay for gas on my trip. So, a little bit different thing from eBay to Amazon. we are videoing in my office at night. That's the only door faces the house. So if you see anything out there, somebody's coming to get me. Y'all tell me to spin around so I can shoot them. Yay, Second Amendment. Making reselling great again. They got a Xylus meat thermometer. It sells for 24 bucks. I think I paid 2 or 3. It's new in the package, still sealed. Package got something spilled on. I just gotta take a second to clean it up. Just a thermometer. I'm gonna sell it on eBay. I'll probably merchant fulfill and double list that. That'd be a good idea. Here's one that was really strange. I don't do a lot of clothes, but you'll see I bought a couple on this day. A tie. If you can see it real close, it's the Chick-fil-A Bowl. It's in here in Atlanta. ACC versus SEC generally is who plays in that game. This is the collector edition tie. Team Chick-fil-A style. And I looked it up on eBay and I'm like, the last one that sold was, they listed as new, like new or used, I forget what it was, but they got $37.99 for it. Here's a brand new one. Paid $1. It's worth a shot. This guy here is Sharper Image, taking pictures. Basically, it's a picture album that you can record a message about the pictures. And it's an album for 36 photos, so each time you turn it over, there'll be a message. You can record a message about each photo. Pretty neat. It's got a bad rank on Amazon, but I think it's priced too high. The only one on there, they want $53 for it. When you only pay $2, you know, I could take less. This will be another one. I'm going to start doing a lot of that. As I get more into yard sales and other kind of stuff, and I pick up some stuff with ranks that are a little higher, I'm going to start doing some merchant fulfill, where I cross list and merchant fulfill on Amazon and list it on eBay as well. So there's that one. Here are the 2 good ones of the. Always check unopened Legos. You know, sealed Legos, I don't have to tell most people, you know, everybody knows they are good. This is a special edition City with the rotating drum on this cement mixer. I asked them, there's another one right here, I'll show it to you in a minute. How much for the Legos? Oh, $5 each. This one is currently listed on Amazon at $81.99. And then here's the next City one. It is a, what the heck are you? A digger. Same thing, $5, and this one's the higher of the 2. The rank is worse on this one because there's only 5 listed, and that's it. So it's a rare one to find, and it's $83.99 or $83.95, something like that. Let me grab some clothes. I know you can't imagine that I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, and I got an Alabama shirt. Woohoo! If you've not tried to price a university shirt, not just Alabama, but any of them that are made by Nike, that are dry fit, they're like $65 retail. This one was $3, $4, whatever it was. That's mine. my cheap self is not paying for another one. Jacket here, the North Face. I don't pick up a lot of clothes, but a $5 North Face jacket that actually has a zip out liner. It's a men's small. So, but it's in beautiful shape. There's not a mark on it. So a great jacket. I didn't look it up. I don't even know what it's worth, but I know it's worth more than $5. There's still a couple more items. This one, it was $1. It's in the Adidas, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. So I figured I'd throw that up there. I mean, it was $1. What have I got to lose? What size are you? I think it's a medium. Large, even better. But that was pretty cool. It's an Adidas zip. The lady said her son was 3 or 4 universities, works at universities, and they give him a lot of stuff he never wore. So I don't think he wore that one. The kids claim this one. You know, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. Son is a aerospace engineer here at UH, and it's a NASA tumbler. It's got some other emblems. I don't know what they mean. I don't know. Can y'all see that? This camera's pretty decent, but who knows? Haven't tried that. It was $1. If I took some time to look it up, he probably wouldn't get it. But what are you gonna do? You got one kid. He's an aerospace engineer. This was a little dent. I forgot to even give it to him. But for 50 cents, I'm like, man, I'll try to work a few of the dents out. You could throw up for Astronaut Crossing. He really wants to work for SpaceX. Anything that goes in there, he likes it. And actually, he's not just an aerospace engineer. He's actually a mechanical engineer as well. And I can brag on him, smart little joker, because guess what? He doesn't watch his daddy's videos. He thinks it's crazy that his daddy actually makes videos for YouTube. Paid 50 cents for Elmo's World. Da-da-da-da. Elmo's World. DVD. I have a great nephew who is madly in love with and fascinated with Elmo and all the Sesame Street. So, my niece Amy, we're going to give this to you and run, and you get to watch it like, I don't know, a couple hundred times. That's great. Alright, I think we are done with the yard sales. Only thing I didn't find was the 2 other videotapes, but that is... Had a great time with Harlan. Maybe we'll get together and do this a lot more this year. I've been going to yard sales since as long as I can remember with my mother and grandparents, and really love them. The stuff you can find, man. He found double what I found, man. Harlan got a lot of good stuff, and so don't let people kid you that, oh, you can't go with somebody, because it's a lot more fun to go with people. We had a great time. We laughed the whole time. Imagine that, me cutting up. And in the rain too. I had lots of jokes when I was in the rain. That was awesome. But appreciate each and every one of you watching the old man's videos. Show you what I found. And I might even get into, as I get eBay cranked up, I might even get into showing you actually what sold. Hey, stop. I'll show you one thing that sold you. While y'all sit right there. I gotta get it to pack anyway. So y'all hang on. Y'all are gonna like this. This is from the electronics lot that I've been telling you about if you watch it in the morning show. It is a starter kit for a 2-door Paxton 2-door. Basically, it's got this doesn't list everything that's in it, but basically a security door that you have to swipe and it opens it. This is the lock pieces and the control panel, and a couple other things in here, and the software for that company for its door. Sold this Friday. I paid $370 for the whole lot, and I've sold thousands of dollars out of that lot. This went for 500 bucks. 500 bucks shipped. So we are going to ship it in the morning. What else did I sell? Oh, here's another. So y'all get a bonus. Y'all get the bonus sold video with the what did he buy and what did he sell. Picked these up at an auction. The auctioneer, they were, I think I got them for $1.50 a box. The auctioneer said, "How many you want, sir?" I said, "Give me all of them." He said, "Are you sure? We've got like 2 boxes. We've got like 70 of them." I'm like, I guess I want 70. I'm currently selling 2 packs. I took a best offer on these for 20 bucks. They ship for 7. Ooh, I like that sound. Let's go see what we saw. I sold a phone. Out of the same auction that I won that electronic thing, we just sold a phone. The phones I paid about $6 average each. I think I just got $30 for this phone. Yep, $29.99 for a phone. So that's awesome. So now I've got 5 things to ship tomorrow. So there's your video. It is a what did the bearded picker find at the yard sales? The Amazon seller. You just see my skills. I can pick at a yard sale too. And this is just all the new stuff that I found. Just wait till I start buying used. And continue to pile up all the stuff for eBay that I haven't sold yet. Shh, don't tell my wife. And if you're watching, honey, I didn't mean it. But I appreciate each and every one watching the old man's videos. Hopefully something in here you've seen you go, pretty interesting. Like the ties. They don't move terribly fast, but when you're only putting $1 into a tie, and the chances are you're gonna get 40 for it. I mean, I'll take that. And then now that I'm back in Alabama, one thing I love about going to yard sales in Alabama is I can find Alabama stuff that I couldn't find living in North Carolina the last 14 years before we moved here. So that's cool. But thanks for watching. Do the YouTube stuff and hit that bell. So you can remember to come see us on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the reseller breakfast chat. Me and all the guys will talk about something funny. We'll probably make you laugh. We'll probably make you think. You'll learn something. We'll probably piss you off, and you'll probably agree with us on some things. Just a whole gamut of emotions, and just a great way to start your Tuesday and Thursday. So look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday and Thursday. Better pick her out. If I can reach the button.